Keywords: Alexander Zverev, Zverev, Saudi Arabia, Saudi tennis tournament, ADP calendar, ADP 2025, tennis news, Zverev interview, Saudi ADP event, tennis expansion, tennis politics, ADP updates, Zverev comments, tennis controversy, tennis world reaction, Middle East tennis, ADP schedule change, Zverev news, tennis tour, ADP players. Tennis future Alexander Zverev has expressed his approval of the newly announced Masters 1000 tournament in Saudi Arabia, which will officially join the ADP calendar in 2028. The world number 5 believes the addition could help the ADP establish a more balanced and sustainable schedule for players. Speaking to the press during the ADP 500 event in Vienna, Zverev stated that, while he understands the controversy surrounding Saudi Arabia's involvement in global sports, he prefers to view the matter from a tennis perspective. On political issues, it's not that the context is always the best, but they're trying to change, Zverev said. 3 years ago, I wasn't there, but this year I was, and it almost felt like a new country to me. I'm not a politician. If there's a Masters 1000 there, I'll play it. Saudi Arabia has faced criticism for sports washing, a term used to describe using major sporting investments to divert attention from human rights issues. Nevertheless, Zverev pointed out that tennis has been successfully played in other Middle Eastern nations for decades. They've played in Dubai or Doha for 30 years, and I don't think there's been any problem, he continued. The ADP should start using that money to give something back to the players. The German suggested that additional revenue from the Saudi tournament could be used to shorten the ADP season, reducing the number of smaller 250 and 500 events to give players more rest time during the off-season. Maybe the season could be shortened by a couple of weeks if they reduce some of the smaller tournaments, Zverev added. While opinions remain divided, Zverev's remarks emphasized the potential benefits of the ADP's global expansion, focusing on the players' workload rather than politics. Monica Seles recalls painful lesson after stabbing incident and players' vote after the shocking 1993 stabbing incident that forced Monica Seles out of tennis for more than 2 years. The WTA allowed top players to vote on whether her world number 1 ranking should be frozen until she returned to competition. Of the top 25 players, 17 participated in the vote. All but Gabriela Sabatini, who abstained, voted against preserving Seles' ranking. Notably, Steffi Graf, who replaced Seles as number 1, did not cast a vote, as she was not present at the meeting held during the Italian Open in Rome. In a 2020 interview with Sportstar, Seles opened up about how the vote changed her perception of professional tennis. It made me realize tennis is a business. You have no friends. The other players, they're just waiting to take away your number 1 spot in any way, shape, or form they can. That's what they did. But I'm not bitter, she said. Seles praised Gabriela Sabatini for showing compassion when others did not, calling her decision to abstain an act of strength and humanity. What Gabby did affected me so much. Everything comes and goes. There's always going to be a new number 1 or someone making more money. But who you are at your core doesn't change, Seles reflected. Gabby was someone who forgot fame, career, and money and just cared about me as a person. It took strength and character for her to do what she did. It couldn't have been easy. Seles also looked back fondly on her rivalry with Sabatini, citing her thrilling 6-4, 5-7, 3-6, 6-4, 6-2 victory over the Argentine in the 1990 WTA Finals as one of the defining moments of her career.